Yes, indeed. Earlier on, when we finished our conversation, Grant said that I didn't give him enough opportunity to respond to my comment about our elections in the past year. And so, just like our elections, I'm also free and fair. And so I should allow you to comment. Go ahead.
That's so funny.
So I was saying that the fact that our elections went well and so on, it is something that should be a standard. Democracy is what this country is supposed to be built on. And it's not something that we should always just take and say, oh my gosh, it's amazing because other countries don't have it. Yeah. We have a certain standard that we operate off of.
Now, we actually don't disagree. We actually agree. But if we look at a macro picture of the world politics, many countries don't have the privileges that we have. And I mean, if we look at our budget is one of the most transparent budgets in the world. So when it comes to these things, from a democracy, we definitely need to have a minimum standard. Mm-hmm. And what we've experienced, yes, you're 100% right, that should be the minimum standard. But in the world, it's not.
Yeah.
So that's where we can start looking at some positive aspects instead of drawing on negative aspects the whole time.
Fair enough. Let's quickly talk about outside factors from outside our own borders that have impacted on our pockets in 2016.
Oh, so we've got Brexit that's happened. I mean, that was a major disaster for people, especially in the UK. The UK markets have had a major plummet, which obviously affects us. We've got President Trump coming in.
President-elect.
President-elect Trump. It just sounds weird saying that, don't you think?
President Trump.
Yeah, President Trump. That's just so weird. But I'm not going to say whether I'm for it or not against it, but there's just uncertainty around it. We don't know what that means, really.
Yeah.
I mean, if Hillary won, we kind of could know what we were in for because she's had a political background, but with Trump, we have no idea what we're in for. It could be positive at the end of the day,
you never know.
But those are things that have really impacted our country as a developing country from an outside perspective, most
definitely. And of course, the drought having impacted food prices dramatically. If somebody were to ask you, your one big financial lesson that you will take from 2016, what would you say that is?
Wow. I think making sure that you plan for the year in advance. I think that's a big lesson. I think we think of 12 months and we think of a year, we think it's so long, but those 12 months, how fast did they get filled? Mm-hmm. They just get filled so quickly. So if you plan in advance, especially in the economic times that we're in at the moment, you can really achieve most of your goals and obviously not get into any financial problems. I think planning, I would say, is a short answer to your question,
I want to tap into your mind a little bit about that because you know of the hashtag Kidizemba Boss phenomenon, right?
Not at all.
We'll talk about that after the break. How does this man not know Kidizemba Boss? Because Kidizemba and Expresso. We'll be right back after the break.